Night or 4. We're rounding it out with 22. Now for your winning Powerball number. Good luck, everyone. It is 1, and your Power Play multiplier is 3.
Now, on News Channel 6, adult steps being taken in North Augusta to preserve the Living History Park thanks to a federal grant. Your news at 11 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 11.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Coverage you can count on begins with good news for one of... It's time now for a first check of your weather with our chief meteorologist, Jenna Petracci. Jenna?
Well, we had a few showers today, but now it's completely dry. Starting out with our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam over in Aiken. A nice night with some clouds still. You can see over the last couple of hours some light rainfall moved through our northern counties north of I-20. Now we're just left with some drizzle in southern McCormick County. As for our almanac today, near average temperatures again, 72 this morning, then 93 in the afternoon. Currently, we're in the upper 70s to lower 80s, 80 in Evans, 82 in Allendale, Bamberg, you're at 84, Augusta and Aiken both at 78 degrees, and our dew point is up to 78 as well. Some very muggy air tonight and tomorrow morning. If the kids are back in school, you can see temperatures are going to be starting out in the mid 70s. And then as we get into the afternoon, we'll be in the low to mid 90s. A pretty cloudy day, but low rain chances again for now, only at 20%. Then we'll see those higher rain chances as we go into the end of the week. I'll have more details with your future cast coming up, but back to you, Jenny.
All right. Thanks so much, Jenna. The investigation continues in the murder of a 13.
Mostly dry again tomorrow, but then we will see those higher rain chances on Friday and Saturday with a few storms and the threat of flash flooding. We're also watching Tropical Storm Bertha along the Gulf Coast. I'll have all the details when we return.
Jimmy, what are you doing?
Unpacking. News Channel 6 and United Way of the CSRA teamed up to Stop the Bus, collecting much-needed school supplies for local students. Thank you for giving your best this school year. We couldn't do it without your support. Get a bacon. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live 5/6.
Welcome back. It's a nice dry night as we start out with our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam in Aiken. Just a few lingering clouds, but no more rain. We're at 78 degrees, still feeling like the lower 80s out there since it is muggy with dew points in the 70s. Winds are calm. Around the CSRA, we have a mix of upper 70s to low 80s, 80 in Washington, 81 in Saluda. Barnwell still at 84 degrees, and you can see here on satellite and radar that we had this batch of light rainfall move through our northern counties. Now just some drizzle in southern McCormick County, and the rest of us are bone dry. Here's our satellite and radar showing you Tropical Storm Bertha that's still slowly making its way across the Louisiana coastline. Winds are at 45 miles per hour, the same strength they were at landfall, and it's moving west at 12 miles per hour. So Bertha did make landfall today at 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time over at St. Bernard Parish along the Louisiana coast. And you can see here over the next couple of days, it's still going to be at the same strength by tomorrow morning, but then we'll make a second landfall along the coastline of Texas. And at that point, it will weaken as it moves inland to wind speeds down to 30 miles per hour. Now for us tomorrow, of course, no impacts from Bertha. It's going to be a mostly dry day again with a mix of sun and clouds starting out in the mid 70s. Then we'll be topping off in the mid 90s. So similar high temperatures to what we've had all week long, 95 degrees. Then we'll actually get a little bit of heat relief with highs even getting down into the upper 80s on Saturday before those temperatures go right back into the middle 90s early next week. The cooler temperatures will be due to the higher rainfall chances. So 60% shot on Friday, 70% on Saturday. And this will still be beneficial rain as some of us are still in a drought. However, it could be a bit too beneficial with excessive rainfall possible. There is that slight risk on Friday and Saturday for the potential of flash flooding due to training where the storms just sit over the same area for a long period of time, dumping heavy rain. So notice it's going to be very isolated where we could see those pockets of higher rainfall totals up to around 2 inches. Overall, most of us will get at least around an inch of rain, while other places could surpass the 2-inch mark. So here's tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., a cloudy start with the rain staying to our north of us as that cold front starts to near the area. So by around 10 o'clock to midnight tomorrow, that's when I'm expecting some isolated light showers primarily north of I-20. We'll see scattered activity Friday morning, some pockets of heavier rain Friday evening as that front is situated across the area and stalls out. Then by Saturday, that will be our highest chance of rainfall. You can definitely see some heavier pockets there around dinner time on Saturday. An area of low pressure will even form, and that will keep the rain chances around Saturday night, even into Sunday afternoon, still seeing that scattered activity. So our 10-day forecast also showing that 40% chance of rain on Sunday. By Sunday night, we will be drying out, and notice just a 10% chance of rain on Monday. Back to sunshine, and temperatures will be heating back up into the middle 90s.
All right, that sounds good. Thanks so much, Jenna. Up next, 12 straight nights of strikes on Iran. We'll be right back with a story about dozens of people who were needed to help set a new world record. We'll show you after the break.
On today's episode of your most watched local news is getting a big plus. WJBF 6 Plus, now on demand. Whether you have Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, or Samsung TV Plus, our new streaming app is easy to download for your television. Plus, it's totally free with no subscription required. WJBF 6 Plus, built for the way you watch. WJBF 6 Plus is brought to you by the Mike Costello Law Firm. Do yourself a favor. Call the Mike Costello Law Firm. Keep up with the weather in your hometown with the live Fiber 6 Neighborhood Network.
The advanced power of Tempest weather stations allows us to give you real-time hyper-local data.
The live Fiber 6 Neighborhood Network, powered by Tempest.
Jenny, Tuesdays at 12:30 on News Channel 6.
Here is one more look at our 10-day forecast. It's going to be another hot and humid day, getting up to 95 degrees tomorrow afternoon, and the heat index will be around 100. We're starting out the morning dry, 75 degrees, some clouds. Then as we get to around 10 o'clock at night, some isolated showers possible in our northern counties. Then as we look at our Friday, rain chances increase to 60%, 70% on Saturday. We will have a few weak storms around and the threat of flooding, and then still some rain lingering into the first half of Sunday.
Finally tonight, take a look at the world's longest foosball table. It was made by a tequila company in New York to celebrate the World Cup. It's 525 feet long, which is the equivalent of 112 regular foosball tables. Now that Guinness World Records has solidified the new record, that big old foosball table is going to be broken up into standard size tables and then donated to recreation centers across the country. That's nice. I mean, it's good that they do something with it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just waste all that.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're gonna have
Can you
to.
imagine that 112 tables? Wow.
I can't imagine.
That's our report for now, everybody. Thank you for watching. Make sure you download our mobile app for breaking news and weather. Our next news is at 4:30 with Mary, Gabe, and John Lynn. Good night.
The future of your health.